It's Han from the You Only Live Once Life and Business Innovation Style Meditation, or Hani. And today I'm going to bring you a yummy conversation so that you can be yummy in your body wherever you are. So we have so many videos on this channel, so if you are new to this channel, please subscribe. And today's topic is on 10 yummy tips to yummy self-love. So if you haven't watched any of the videos on this channel, we do meditations, lots of topics on life and business innovation styles, plus a huge amount of internal personal development and transformation so that you can be yummy. So let's just jump straight in. Yummy self-love. When you don't have self-love, you are just kind of floating through the world without the amount of aliveness in you, and without the passion in you, and without the comfort and the safety within yourself. And the dangers of that is that you will not be able to fully trust another person, you will not be able to fully love another person, and you will not be able to show up as yourself in a relationship for another person, because really, like, that love, that thing that you seek for, comes from within, and that needs to be originating from inside. So the number one tip from Finland all the way here is about definitions. Knowing exactly what it means for you to feel and to be in love with yourself and receive self-love, love from yourself inside, is paramount. What does it mean to you? What does self-love mean to you? What is that love that you're trying to seek from all these other people outside and that you're not getting? Or what are the love that you are accepting and are so appreciative and grateful for from everyone around you, or from people who you're seeking it from? What is that type of love? Define it. Is it about generosity? Is it about financial security? Is it about feeling emotionally and physically supported? Is it about feeling full, feeling fulfilled, feeling non-judgment? Is it about feeling alive? Is it about feeling forgiven? Whatever that is, define it for yourself. What does that mean? What is the quality of love that you desire? Write that in a list down. So number 2, look at that list. Look at that yummy list that you've just created that defines your self-love, and breathe that in. So the breathing, it's a yummy breath. So close your eyes and just imagine self-love coming your way, and just breathe that in. And breathe it in again. And again. Allowing yourself to calm down, and allowing yourself to come back to the present, allowing yourself to tune in to the feeling of love. It's however subtle, however strong, is going to be paramount for you to cultivating the self-love within you. And the benefits of it, of course, is a more alive, more beautiful, and more attractive you. So number 3, it's about seeing. Imagining yourself full of self-love. How do you walk in the street? How do you carry yourself? What do you see yourself do differently? Imagine that. Close your eyes and imagine that, and see what that looks like. Which brings us to number 4. As you're seeing yourself in this environment, being fully in love with yourself, no matter what circumstances, no matter how little money you have in the bank, no matter how much stress you have in your life, no matter what kind of bosses, screaming, weird dramas, like shortcomings, whatever there is in your life, how do you feel when your center and your core is still all about love? How does that feel like? Think about that. Feel it. Feel it, hold it, be it. Number 5, when you know that, also tune into what do you hear. When you are in a tumultuous events, or like when you are in circumstances that are not very conducive to your love, how do you hear the self-love come through? Is it in compliments around the street? Is it in friendly conversations? Is it in very understanding friendships? How does that sound come through to you? What is that input of sound that make you feel loved within yourself? How do you interpret these sounds? And how do you interpret these ways of talking, conversations, input? How do you do that when you're in love with yourself? Number 6, forgiveness, forgiveness, forgiveness. Forgiveness is one of the most important things. No matter how much criticism you're taking, no matter how much stress you're taking, know how much of a dose of reality you're taking, you've got to forgive yourself. And I struggle with this all the time because it's so, if you're high achieving and if you're very critical of yourself, or if you're very much always trying to improve, it can seem that when something does not go your way, you tend to beat yourself up about it. And sometimes not just once, twice, sometimes years. And if you cannot forgive yourself, you cannot move on. And if you cannot move on, then you're stuck at a certain level of self-love. So forgiveness is an incredibly important skill to have in order for you to let go. So forgiveness begins with a breath. And number 7, let go. Breathing in forgiveness. Number 7, let go. Number 6, breathe in forgiveness. And let go. Letting go is so important. When you do all ears listen to a criticism, when you do all ears listen to some shortcomings, when you do all ears listen to things that are hurting you and that shake you up inside, letting that go is so important. It doesn't mean that you didn't take that for what it is. It doesn't mean that you're not listening to the truth behind those words. It can be true, but to be able to detach yourself from the emotional turmoil or the emotional influence it has in your body is paramount to improvement. Of course, a lot of people think that, if you don't feel the pressure, or you don't feel the criticism, or you don't feel it, then I'm not giving it enough deserving attention. However, you can still listen to criticism, you can still listen to the reality of things that you are not happy with, and you can still acknowledge the dissatisfaction of the truth in your life, whether or not you're happy right now or not. Face it, right? Like, happy or not happy. Happy with my love life or not happy with my love life. Happy with my work or not happy with my work. Happy with my relationship or not happy with my relationship. Happy with my sex life or not happy with my sex life. Face the truth. Forgive yourself for contributing or not contributing to what you want. And then let it go. Let the emotional spark, the emotional attachment to that go. And that's where improvement and change happens. You've got to face the truth, and you've got to forgive yourself, and you've got to let go. And the breath is so important. So number 8, comfort and soothe. So once you've let that go, learn how you can comfort and soothe yourself. Is it a pat? Is it a stroke on the arm? Is it a beautiful breath? Is it a massage? Is it a rub on the heart? Is it a hug from a loved one? Is it a hug from a toy? Is it a hug from a pet? Is it love from somebody else? Feel a way that you can give yourself that comfort, give yourself that self-soothing. And that is incredibly important in order for you not to feel alone, abused by yourself, or completely raw, because it takes a lot to face the truth. And it takes a lot to realize that reality is not what you want. And most of us have a version of reality that we don't want. And so in order for you to face that, you've got to fill yourself up with love. Otherwise, you will never want to continue doing these reality checks with yourself if it's negative, right? And you will only be blinded within the positive range, which is not that great either, because it's just a bit skewed and it doesn't leave room for improvement. And so number 9, receive that love from yourself. Receive, receive, receive. We've done so many videos about receiving. So if you need that, go to the meditations and receive that. And number 10, momentum. Self-love is not something you do on one day or 1 hour or 1 minute or 1 second every other week or every other year. Self-love is something that requires attention on a daily basis. Just imagine a lover giving you an attention like a text message here and there. Self-love requires that from you, from yourself, from you. So please give yourself momentous and consistent and sustainable self-love, because that is what's going to make a difference to your yummy life. That's what's going to make a difference. So yummily define it, breathe it, see, hear, feel it and forgive yourself yummily, let go yummily, comfort and soothe yourself yummily, and receive love and increase momentum yummily. These are 10 yummy steps, yummy secrets, yummy, delicious points to self-love, and I hope that you take at least one of them and implement it into your week this week. Let me know which one you like the most, which one you're going to implement this week, and I'll talk to you next week on the videos, all right? Talk to you soon. Today coming to you from Finland, going to Norway tomorrow, and then Estonia and Boston. See you soon. Love you so much. Mwah.